The Global Business Roundtable was established as a global discussion forum, a support network and a prayer group for people in business and various professions, and has a God-given mission to focus on the holistic development of a person in line with God's plan for His kingdom.
GBR, being a public benefits organization, always wants to empower as many people with information, with knowledge, with wisdom, so that they can better make decisions for themselves, their families, their businesses, and their ministries.
It's centered around, faith, but it's not necessarily church.
Lorsque j'ai écouté, je me suis rendu compte que c'était ce, en fait, à quoi j'aspirais depuis longtemps. J'ai à cœur l'Afrique depuis des années, le développement de l'Afrique, l'émergence de l'Afrique, le réveil de l'Afrique.
The aim is to help members to grow spiritually, to grow intellectually, to grow their networks and participate in trade and investment opportunities, to participate in mentorship and coaching programs, and to expand their businesses.
GBR's objectives is about coming around the gifts of the anointed men and women of God and facilitating and equipping that so that that gift, which is of God, can go forth and do exactly what God called it to do.
Back when I didn't know Global Business Roundtable, I was just relaxed. Like I didn't feel the need to learn more about foreign markets, investing in other countries.
It is a platform that is helping people go back to their original state. And the original state was to dominate the earth and make it a better place.
Since its launch in Johannesburg in 2009, the Global Business Roundtable has impacted on hundreds of lives around the world.
We're really wanting to see expansion into countries, into universities, into prisons, into all sectors.
2020 va marquer la 10e année du GBR. Et il faudrait que toutes les infrastructures, la structuration, que ce soit au niveau des pays, au niveau des régions, au niveau des continents, soient effectives pour que les ressources allouées, pour que tout le processus puisse être efficace.
They will transform Africa and the rest of the world. In fact, our footprint now is in many countries in the world.
8 years after its launch, this God-focused organization has a presence in the following regions: the Southern African Development Community, East Africa, West Africa, Central Africa.
Here is a vehicle that can be used to make sure that when people say Africa is the next best thing, it's the next best thing for Africans.
We have undertaken to be the vision carriers of Global Business Roundtable in East Africa by appreciating that it's a kingdom mandate that God has given for a very clear reason to liberate this generation.
I see GBR going to places. I see GBR in Nigeria capturing the young and the old.
Le GBR, c'est un esprit d'ouverture, c'est l'esprit de l'amour, c'est l'esprit de fraternité.
It is actually giving the empowerment of the African people and governments to economic higher standard of living through God, and that is unique.
Europe.
I was very surprised, positively surprised, at the size and the reach of GBR and its capacity to communicate and to federate so many people around the table.
And North America.
It may have started local, but now it's global, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity for men and women everywhere. GBR is like God's gift to man.
Eu creio que isso vai transformar, e a GBR está dando essa plataforma e alcançando países, as nações que querem essa transformação para um impacto social, na educação, segurança e uma questão de reino, porque o reino de Deus abrange todas essas coisas.
I believe that if we're starting from Thailand, Bangkok, it's really easily that we can spread the GBR spirit to other countries in Asia.
GBR's vision is to also influence the world of tomorrow by reaching out to the next generation of leaders. The Future Leaders program was launched in 2010 to reach young professionals, young entrepreneurs, and students.
The youth is our passion because they are the next generation. So we have to develop those leaders now so that they are able to lead and with a holistic approach to the solutions that are needed by the world.
Under the Future Leaders program, Global Business Roundtable has established students' chapters in more than 70 universities and tertiary institutions all over Africa.
There has been great growth in terms of we've moved to just from being students to being professionals. Others have moved from being students and moved into entrepreneurship, into being business people.
I am a part of a great network and a place where I get to, not just sit down and listen, but also contribute, feel like I can contribute to the growth of our countries, my country, and even possibly impact Africa.
GBR understands that a woman's purpose is about having a clear sense of what God has called her to be, and that this is by divine prerogative.
It's been a refreshing breath of fresh air, really, to be with women who share my ideals, who share what I believe in, and with whom I can build.
It's a platform that helps people connect divinely in terms of sharing what they have and also receive what they don't have.
The GBR Women of Character is modeled by the Proverbs 31 woman, and some of the things that stand out are her industriousness, her lack of idleness, her servant heart, her willingness to work, and her good care of her home and of her family. Men of Integrity is a department within the Global Business Roundtable GBR designed to tackle issues affecting men and to foster brotherhood amongst the males of the organization. The objectives of Men of Integrity are to create a safe space for dialogues, a space where men can gather and freely speak about what concerns men, to improve the quality of life for men, to promote fatherhood as well as positive male role models, to strengthen the vision of GBR, to create an opportunity for men to have fun through recreation and sports. The GBR Academy was established primarily to address leadership capacity within the Global Business Roundtable leadership structures. The course aims to harness the diverse minds, skills, and experts in the room to enrich the learning experience.
Leadership Academy is a very good strategy which GBR has put in place to ensure that GBR is distinguishing itself from other platforms.
The Leadership Academy is made up of 11 core chapters that address topics ranging from personal mastery and emotional intelligence to GBR strategic objectives, vision, mission and mandate, as well as general management competencies such as corporate governance, ethics, people management, finance, and project management. GBR's foundation is deeply rooted in prayer and intercession. GBR Global Intercession's operational objectives are a 24/7 prayer mobilization by registering on the Global Wall of Prayer on the GBR website. The Ministers' Council is a strategic component of the Global Business Roundtable, comprising strictly of God-ordained men and women recognized and biblically outlined ministers, pastors, evangelists, teachers, bishops, apostles, and prophets who are members of the Global Business Roundtable across the world. The GBR platform is an integrated online system that seeks to bring together all members of GBR across the globe to create opportunities for personal and professional development. It is poised to further facilitate trade and investment opportunities across nations and industries for big business, as well as drive procurement opportunities for SMEs and individuals. It has a central database that is segmented according to member interests at a global, national, and local level.
The GBR platform is such a great tool because if we are to create business people, the question is what they're going to trade. The GBR platform breaks those barriers. It says you can sell to people in Nigeria, in Gambia, in Sweden, from Zimbabwe.
GBR TV launched its new TV show called A New Thing, which is taken from the book of Isaiah 43 verse 18 to 19, which seeks to educate, inform, challenge, empower, and inspire you to live your best life in line with God's purpose. A New Thing features a number of experts in various fields covering diverse topics which cover the holistic development of people. Topics about leadership, intellectual development, economics and finance, health and wellness, politics and governance, to name a few, are covered. The show also features country roundtables where governments and state-owned agencies are offered a platform to present their trade and investment opportunities in various nations.
A new thing is GBR in our home, the thought in our home, learning in our home.
A New Thing is broadcast every week on TBN in Africa, Redemption Television Ministry, and many other television broadcasting networks. The show is also available on radio stations such as Radio Pulpit, Voice of the Church. The show is positioned to grow aggressively to reach as many people around the globe as possible.